I've got a little twist on making tacos. Instead of corn tortillas, how about hearts of romaine? Let's get cooking with style. These lettuce wrapped tacos can really be done with any protein. We're gonna be using chicken and flank or flap steak, but there's one technique I wanna show you with the chicken thighs. That you get them boneless these days, which is really cool. But you have this one section that's a little bit thicker than the rest. So I want you to take your knife and just kind of butterfly it. We're gonna run the blade almost all the way through, and then we're gonna just flip it over. And you see how you get all consistency all the way across? And then we'll take this, we'll put it with the rest of the chicken and steak that's already marinating, a little olive oil over top. And this is a really simple marinade because we're gonna finish this with that espresso rub that we use a lot. And then we're gonna just put the lime juice over the top. Now, don't do this like an hour in advance because the citrus will start to break that down. Now, if you're gonna be doing this and you're gonna keep cooking in the same area, make sure you have a separate cutting board and something to wipe down the chicken juice that got over everything. Simple pico de gallo is going to go on this particular taco. We've got limes, of course. We've got white onions, cilantro, jalapenos, in case you want extra, a little garlic, tomatoes. And we're just going to put this all in there. Take that like so. And with this, I'm just going to take a little bit of that espresso rub, kind of a little twist to it than what we've been doing. And we're going to take lime juice. And if you don't have one of these, you should. And we're just gonna squeeze our lime right in there like so. And if you've got a juicy lime, you might wanna go with just one. I'm gonna go with the second one here. And then to this, we're gonna add about a tablespoon of olive oil. And you do this in advance so that the flavors can start to marinate together. And we'll just put this back in the cooler or in the fridge. Next step, head on over to the grill. But before we put this on the grill, I'm going to use this espresso rub and just sprinkle it generously over the top. We're going to do the steak first because that takes longer to cook. We'll get these flaps on there. Nice hot grill. And we'll season on the grill on the other side. Steak's been on the grill for about 2 or 3 minutes. Time to put the chicken on. Again, we'll season on the grill for the other side. This is going to cook pretty quick. And remember to clean these tongs off after handling the chicken. We'll season on this side. This chicken's gonna take about 3 or 4 more minutes. Since we started the beef first, it is just about ready to turn along with the chicken. Nice char marks on that. This chicken should be pretty good. There you go. This is looking good. Another, say, 2 or 3 minutes max, and we should be ready. All right, things look ready. Yep, that's good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this meat rest. That would include the chicken too. So pull your beef and your chicken and let it rest for a couple minutes, at least 3 or 4, before you go ahead and start chopping it up. So the trick to making flank steak or flap steak tender is the way you cut it. If you look carefully, you can see the grain running this way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the knife and cut across the grain like that. So these pieces will just fall apart. If you cut them the other way, it's going to be really tough. And these are going to go inside of our taco, but we're not using corn tortillas. We're using those beautiful little hearts of romaine. And I'll take a piece of chicken and do the same here. Now with chicken, it's a different story. It's pretty much tender any way you cut it because of it being off the bone. So we'll just cut it up and make ourselves some nice little pollo asada and carne asada. But what's totally different, instead of corn tortillas, we're gonna make it with these beautiful little hearts of romaine. And we're just gonna layer in our carne and pollo asada right inside there like so. And we've got our pico de gallo sitting right off to the side right there. And the crunchiness, and let's do a combo one, little steak and chicken together. And then we'll take our pico de gallo, which this is super easy recipe. We've done it before. We'll just repost that for you so you can have it. Put that in there. And then to kind of set this all off, I'm gonna take some slices of avocado, put them right on top like that. And then to finish it all off, I would squeeze a lime on this, but I'm just gonna set it off to the side like that. So there is your lettuce wrap espresso rubbed carne and pollo asada tacos. I'm telling you, a refreshing way to have them during the summer. If you'd like this recipe and more, go to our website, cbsa.com/recipes. That's Cooking with Styles with Casual Elegance.